This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Thursday to talk about Bitcoin, crypto, the banks, everything in between, because we have some things to break down right here. Things that are a little sussy, things that are a little confuzzling, things that we just have to break down. And of course, spread love while we're doing it. So thank you guys for coming. Much love to you. If you're here, make sure you guys smash the like, subscribe, share the stream out with friends because YouTube doesn't, and it shall be spread. The word of crypto, Bitcoin, and freedom must be taught to other people. And we will do exactly that. Say good morning to me in the chat. I really want beautiful people to say good morning to me. I like acknowledgement. I like to acknowledge you. I like to spread love. Also, check out our more than lovely sponsors, both Cake Wallet and Cipher. Links are in the live chat and in the description. Use code missteencrypto or code Zesty for 20% off at Cipher. And join that Discord. Join the Discord because the Discord is top notch. It's top notch. Top notch Zesty. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Say it again, Paulie D.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And it is Jersey Day today, so if you guys are fans of the Jersey Shore, they will be having a new episode tonight. Hello, friends on TikTok. Let's say hi to everybody on the YouTubes again. Make sure you guys are smashing this like, sharing the stream out with friends. We have a goal of 125 likes, 100 live viewers. We have Mr. Yeehaw just causing so much trouble. So much trouble. Eric, it's nice to see you. He said he was talking to Allset about how he watched the #1 barbecue shop in Texas. Brian, nice to see you. We have Allset. We have S Dog. We have Colin McKenzie. It's nice to see you. Greg. What's up, Greg? Little Greg. He did join the Discord, so thanks for signing up for Discord just to jump into our Zesty Discord. It means a lot, Greg. I appreciate you. Alexandra G, my girl! What's up, Nash? It's good to see you, my friend, all the way from Nashville. Ray K, it's nice to see you, Ray K. Hello, Ray K. Of course, Emma and Randy are causing trouble. Hi, Wolf. Nice to see you. It's storm brewing. Dude, what are you talking about in here? Hi, Misko. It's nice to see you. Welcome. David, woke up late. Gotta make your coffee. BRB. Go get that coffee. David. Don't mess around. Misko's got the coffee. I know Misko has their coffee, right? Right, Misko? Crimson. Tell your girlfriend and your wifey I said hello. Automatic Beats, it's nice to see you. Lazarus, what's up? Pump it up. We have M-Tech. He didn't mention, Mr. Yeehaw didn't mention I streamed on Twitch too. WTF, it's Ovalbore. Oh, it's Ovalbore. Ovalbore, I can't believe you. Yes, I am over there. Hi, Tim. It's nice to see you, Tim. Alvio, thank you to the sponsors. Yes, thank you to the sponsors. We love our sponsors on this show. And, you know, there can always be some more zesty people that jump on. We have, who else is in the chat? Mayir. Nice to see you, Mayor. Kevin! Oh my gosh, it's Kevin with the roses. Thank you, Kevin. Good morning to you. No G, good morning. John Germain, nice to see you. John Legend. Word One, nice to see you. Or Word List, I think is what you're trying to do with your name. Hello, Word. Nice to see you. Chris Pop, nice to see you. I guess thank you for the compliment. I was just reading after I said your name, but yeah, I would have shouted you out anyway. Alberto's chillin'. If I didn't say hello to you, please make sure you acknowledge that I didn't say hello to you and yell at me in the chat, and I will make sure I say good morning to you because I want to give you love. I want to make sure I give you guys love. And I want to pamp it up today. So make sure you guys are, again, giving me reasons to in the chat. We have to pamp it up. I need to see the hype. I need to see the love. I need to see some hearts.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Heart. Your rebellion is still adorable. Heart. 0.250000000 LTC.
You know, it's adorable now until it gets serious. Mr. Anonymous. I thought you were a neutral third party. Aww. But it's a reason because it's some Litecoin. So pump it up. You got to pump it up. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
That's a lot of zeros, yeah, but it's just like 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. It's the Toshis. What do you call, like, we have Satoshis, and then on, what do they call them on Litecoin? Litoshis, Liddies. We call them Liddies. Oh my gosh, guys, it is not Latoshis or Litoshi. It is Liddies. This is, oh my gosh, that is what it is. Charlie Lee, if you get upset with me, I'm sorry in advance, but they are not Latoshis. They're Liddies. Oh my gosh, pamp it up for the Liddies. You got to pamp it up. Oh my gosh, Charlie Lee's gonna think I'm crazy. Someone's gonna send him this clip, and then Charlie Lee's gonna just be upset. He's gonna be like, this girl, I trusted her to interview me. Why? She's calling them Liddies. Freaking Liddies, guys. I need the Liddies. Kevin, thank you for the roses. Mike, oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Hi, user. It's great to see you. Kevin, is his wrist tired? No, he's spamming those roses. He gives me love. He's one of the only people that gives me love on TikTok, so I appreciate it. Guys, let's look at the market recap today. We have, what is going on here with I don't know. We do have Hex that's still somehow pumping. Elrond is doing okay. E-Gold, whatever they call it now.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Multiverse X.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Sorry I'm late. Where's the gabagool?
Where's
Italy.
the Gabagool, Armani? Yar for, guys, you have to drop a yar in the chat whenever you see Armani. Drop a yar. He's such a special man. I'm a big fan of Armani. I think he's amazing. And yeah, the Gabagool, you missed it. We got some bagels this morning at the coffee shop. All the Guidos were outside talking. And they were like, what do you mean? He said this and he said that. The dramas that go outside the bagel stores. Guys, again, market recap. Nothing too much going on in the past hour, the past day. We see that Rollbit is up 12.5%. We have FTT that's pumping as well. Again, I don't know why this trades. This is absolutely mind-blowing to me that it even is worth what is it now? $1.10. Like, geez, man. It is down 95% for the year. So you can't forget that. Although, again, we're up 11% today. For the year, we're down 95%. Get wrecked, FTX. Get wrecked. Let's jump over into Bitcoin. Guys, look at her. She is spicy. Ow! Look at her. Beautiful. We need a Ric Flair woo. Woo! Look at Bitcoin. She looks adorable today. What a baddie. Listen, guys, we see that we have this nice curvature. You see that curvature there? That curvature. And money flow, we are increasing like a plant needs water. The money is going to be needed for the markets. And we also have that momentum that had a green dot here that absolutely pumped it up, and we love to see a nice pump. The only thing is that we have a little bit of a curvature that we don't like, on the VWAP that is setting itself towards that zero line, and we don't like that, not at all. But it is possible that she could spike up and have a really good time, so let's hope that's the case. We also saw yesterday that the RSI started to peak up as well, and it is in bullish territory, so that's also good news. Good news. We're at $28,491 again at our resistance. Up 0.63%, nothing too wild. I know the volatility, the whole less than a percent of movement, it's too overwhelming. I understand. I know. It's okay. Calm down. I'm here for you. Here's some love, rain, and a hug. We see here that Bitcoin, she's spicing out. She is spicing out. Here's the thing, guys. We have our three white soldiers right here. This is bullish. I should write this down. Three white, we're going to have to call them three white bros, bullish. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Get after it. This is the three white bros, and it is a bullish pattern. Again, it is kind of playing out. We're above the 200-day SMA, which is this blue line right here that's sitting at $28,019. We're currently at, again, 28.5, so we're just right around our 28.4 resistance. Here's the thing, guys. We keep sideways trading here. I am happy that we're above the 200-day SMA. If we could keep closing above the 200-day SMA, that is gold. Because typically, when you're above the 200-day SMA, you have that bullish price action. You see here, guys, when we ran above the 200-day SMA here in January, we retested it here in March. But as long as we were above it, that's when we had that bullish price action all the way up here. Until we fell below it and tipped with it in August. We see here that we got above the 200-day SMA a few days ago, but we're still holding on. We are still holding on, and we are in the green today, and I'm very happy. Guys, do you think that maybe this point right here yesterday, 29K, is indicative of where we could go today, or maybe even 30K? Ooh. Guys, do you think we're going to pamp it up? Put a yes or no emoji. Put a 1 if you're not a member for yes, we're pamping it, or 2 for no, we're not pamping it. Let me know. Please use those member emojis. We need all the members we could get on this channel because you guys all deserve emojis. These emojis are way too fun, and we use them so often. We're going to have to drop some Gary emojis in a little bit, so members, make sure you're prepared for that. As we take a look at Ethereum here, which Gary Gensler himself will not acknowledge whether it's a commodity, a security, even though he did say it in 2018, 2019, that it is indeed a commodity. Here's the thing, though. We wanted to have this nice scenario here where we bounced off 1550 and went up. We're going to talk about it in a moment. Looking at market Cipher, we're seeing that we're at $1,554 right now, down 0.59%. We see here that the RSI, she's oversold to the top Shishin degree. We need to pamp it up. And again, this is indicative of an incoming uptrend when the RSI is that wrecked. We also see that the VWAP spiked below that zero line, which we do not enjoy. And we have some curvatures that maybe we're not enjoying here, like that curvature down with the money flow. We don't like that. And we also don't like this curve down with the momentum, including this red dot right here. That's not the cute scene we want to see today. Although, again, this could turn around really at any point. Guys, claim your memberships. Rain the memberships. Press the accept button so you guys could get your emojis and lose your noodles. Woo! That is beautiful. Thank you, Mr. Yeehaw. That was some love rain right there. Looking at Ethereum's levels right here, we're at a critical point. 1550 is something we battled here when we were in January recovering from the FTX debacle. We're seeing here that we bounced off 1550 and started to make our way back up. But the thing is, things are changing now. Things are changing. We actually hit, again, our resistance exactly 1540. And again, we want to make sure this doesn't happen and that we keep bouncing off. It seems like this is looking more as support than resistance at this point. If we fall below, obviously, if we fall below 1550 and we head to 1400, that's definitely an issue. Definitely an issue. But again, like I said, if we keep bouncing off 1550, we make our way back up to 1630. That is the mother load. That is when we celebrate. That's when we throw a party. We pamp it up. Woo! You got to pamp it up. And again, we want to pass 1700, eventually get to our 200-day SMA. That's sitting at 1789 currently. CK, I'm sorry about that. I know. He said he got on TikTok, he got wrecked with NFTs. It happens, man. It happens. That's why you always have to have a bullish and a bearish case scenario. We're looking at Litecoin. That is beautiful. Beautiful. Aww. Look at Litecoin. $61.07, up 0.143%. Guys, Litecoin is leading the market, and she typically does. We see here that we don't like how she looks in terms of the RSI. She is oversold, but it's good. And in some ways, again, it's good that it's oversold because then, sorry. Because if it is oversold, then we could have an incoming uptrend like on Ethereum. Thing is, we might be seeing that play out now, this little uptrend. It could be playing out, although we have the VWAP that's spiking down along with the money flow and with the momentum. But usually, Litecoin doesn't listen to most things. Litecoin does what she wants. We're looking here, and it is nap time for Litecoin, as you could hear people snoring. Snore. Snore. We do see that we are up 1.43%, like I said, and we're trying to battle with $63. We just need to get above $63 Litecoin because, again, we're under 63. What I look for is the June lows from 2022, which is $43 Litecoin. And I don't want to see that happen. I want to pamp it up. We just need to see this volume coming into Litecoin. And I think there's... Litecoin, it really could move. It really could move. It's just a matter of when. And that's what Litecoin does. She's a sleeper. We have Doge again. We're below 6-cent Doge. We're taking a little bit of a downturn. We were at our 6-cent resistance yesterday, and we totally plummeted. And again, I'm a little scared at this level, giving it a little crimson scream. Because then again, we're looking for those June lows from 2022 as well. Same thing with Litecoin, looking at just 5.25 cents. And we're not far away from that. So I really do hope we could pick up this volume, pick up the pace with Doge, hit that 200-day SMA somehow. But we're just not seeing that money flow come in as you guys are seeing here. We're hoping for the best, my friends. We really are. And we're going to continue to keep looking at the charts, of course, throughout the show. Hopefully we see a pamp of some sort. We see some love, positivity shining through. We do see some banks, obviously, that are bullish. Some are bearish on crypto. And then, their narratives kind of change every day. And I'm waiting for the day where everyone just says, hey, crypto is the sheesh. All the banks are going to buy it. They're going to hold it. And guys, they probably already are, and they're just not telling you. They don't have to disclose anything. TradFi, you know what I mean? They get to do whatever they want. According to Morgan Stanley, they think that the crypto winter may be over. Let's see why they think that. They said, based on current data, signs indicate that crypto winter may be in the past and that crypto spring is likely on the horizon. They note that the trough with Bitcoin in previous crypto winters has occurred 12 to 14 months, after the peak. The cryptocurrency reached an all-time high of, talking about Bitcoin, 68K November 2021 and bottomed out a year later. They said a 50% increase in price from Bitcoin's low is typically a good sign that the trough has been achieved. This is from Denny Galindo. The world's largest crypto has risen 70% year to date and 77% from last year's low. As y'all can see, the banks are bullish, especially because of the halving coming up. And by limiting the new supply of Bitcoin, then there's going to be a supply everyone's going to want it. There's going to be a supply shock. Oh my gosh, only half the coins get rewarded to the miners. I love my miners, by the way. Shout out to my miners. I have a story for y'all later. So if my miners don't stick around, I'm going to be sad. We do know, though, that Elon Musk is hodling his Bitcoin, and he did say that he would actually accept Bitcoin as payment when it reached at least 50% renewable energy in terms of its mining. Tesla is keeping its Bitcoin stash steady in Q3. The quarterly report they had did not mention Bitcoin, implying that the firm did not buy or sell any Bitcoin in the 3 months ended September. The holding was valued at $184 million at the end of the third quarter and remained unchanged for the 5th consecutive quarter. They do hold an estimated 9,720 Bitcoin. And there you go. Tesla is hodling their Bitcoin with diamond hands. And I have a lot of breaking news for you guys, like a lot of breaking news. So I'm even conflicted and confuzzled as to what to go in first, right, Kevin, with the rose? For the 41 roses, thank you. Thank you. There's so many things. I just don't even know what to get into. It might just have to be the
hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
What's up, Haven? Crypto Crag, nice to see you. Crimson's chilling in the chat. Tim, Flying Tiger, nice to see you. Who else is here? MK, it's nice to see you. Mellow Fellow, my boo, nice to see you. Who else do we have in the chat? I think I have everyone. Oh, Jay Long. Hi, Jay Long. Nice to see you, Jay Long. Aru got a membership. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. All right, guys, let's continue to get after it. We're going to talk about the hucksters, the fraudsters, the scammers. Right, true? Right, true? Senator Liz Warren, she is running for her life. She's running for re-election. She's also saying that she wants to get rid of crypto. We remember her anti-crypto army saying that Bitcoin mining, Bitcoin in general, is destroying families because of the environmental impact it has. We already know this is disputed, where everything they say concerning Bitcoin, climate change, environmental impact is FUD. That over 50% of Bitcoin mining is renewable energy. She's now saying, Liz Warren, that crypto is backing terrorism. She is leading more than 100 lawmakers in demanding top officials share their plans for heading off crypto finance terrorism. The bipartisan group of lawmakers from the Senate and House of Representatives signed a letter dated on Tuesday to the National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan and Brian Nelson, Undersecretary for Terrorism and Financial Intelligence at the Department of Treasury. They cited reports that crypto funds had supported Hamas in the months before the attack on Israel, with the group directly soliciting Bitcoin donations. Given the clear and present danger posed by the financing of these and other militant organizations, we asked the administration to provide additional details on its plan to prevent the use of crypto for the financing of terrorism. Quote, Congress and this administration must take strong action to thoroughly address crypto illicit finance risks before it can be used to finance another tragedy. She has been targeting, again, money laundering and sanctions abuses in crypto, which is co-sponsored by Marshall, who is Senator Roger Marshall from Kansas. The bill, which crypto lobbyists have argued would pose significant threats to the industry in the U.S., hasn't found any traction at the committee level, so remains a long shot for this year. We know that Liz Warren is absurd. Liz Warren constantly wants to attack crypto. Again, she said Bitcoin mining is bad for the environment. It destroys family. Over 50% of Bitcoin mining is renewable. It's helping the power grid. When there was a massive heat wave in Texas, Bitcoin miners redirected their energy to the power plant and helped people. You also see here that they're saying that crypto finances all of these terror groups. That's not true. We've seen this in the past where they say that Bitcoin has been used for this, Bitcoin has been used for that. We know that's not true. Why? Because Bitcoin is transparent. And that if they do use crypto, that they get tracked down. And if they cash out at an exchange, the exchanges will be there to help the law and figure out who did what. So again, this is all fun to scare people. What really finances terror is fiat currency. Do not forget that all of these wars, all of these conflicts in this world is funded by fiat. They fight to defend fiat's power, so that way they can control more people. Whoever has the money has the power, and that's not us. And that is why we're in crypto, because we know that things are transparent. They don't want crypto. They're saying crypto's bad and financing all these things because they don't want things to be transparent. They don't want us to see where their money is really going.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
They don't want us to see where their money's really going. That's the whole issue. So again, this is, again, another fat piece of FUD that Liz Warren wants to throw out there because she wants to help Gary. She wants to help Janet Yellen, all to be
hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
Thank you, Mr. Strap, for the 100 emoji. I appreciate your super chat. Much love to you, my friend. Much love to you. Guys, we have 79 votes in the poll. We only have 55 likes. Let's smash that like. Pretty please. Less than 1% of Bitcoin's transactions are for illicit activity. I can't believe, like, she even said that. Like, that was probably the stupidest thing I've ever heard. And again, Binance has shut down accounts that were linked to people that were doing illicit things, and all because, again, it's all transparent and you see what happens everywhere. So don't listen to Liz Warren. She's an absolute, like, piece of... People actually believe crypto is more of a threat than fiat. Apparently people do, and it's something, again, they're not educated on. They think Bitcoin is some, like, elusive money that you don't see anything. The entire blockchain is transparent. And again, that's why they don't want crypto. Because if we were able to give money to the government or pay our taxes, then you're able to see where the government spends their money and who they're funding, which is, again, usually both sides. Like, come on. Again, I'm not getting political. I don't like to get political. But when it comes to crypto, this is absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible that she's even saying that. It's, like, really not true. And I think a lot of these people should be held accountable for putting out misinformation, putting out false information, all because they just don't like the technology. And you know what? I doubt Liz Warren's ever sent a Bitcoin transaction. I doubt Liz Warren even uses Facebook. I doubt Liz Warren even writes an email because she's that out of touch. And on top of that, Liz Warren, she makes almost $200K a year, $190-something thousand a year, Liz Warren. She somehow amassed a net worth of $74 million. How did she do that? Oh, with the TradFi system and gaming the system that we don't get to do. So again, if the money was transparent, we would be able to see how she receives her money and where she spends it. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. And that's all funded by fiat. Now, we do have some drama with Gemini, Genesis, and DCG. Let me tell you about that. Gemini is deep in the sheesh. They are worried. They are being targeted. We saw the New York Attorney General this morning filed a lawsuit against Gemini, Genesis, DCG for defrauding investors. Let's read a little bit more about it, and then we'll go into Gemini's reaction to the post, or to the lawsuit, I should say. We see Gemini, Genesis, DCG sued by New York Attorney General for allegedly defrauding investors. Latita James, this woman, she is wild. She today filed a lawsuit against Gemini, Genesis, DCG for allegedly defrauding more than 230,000 investors, including at least 29,000 New Yorkers, of more than $1 billion. They want to ban Gemini, Genesis, and DCG from the financial investment industry in New York. Gemini lent funds to Genesis, which is owned by DCG, as part of its EARN program. The funds were later lent to counterparties such as trading firms. Three Arrows Capital and Alameda ultimately went bankrupt, which is who they gave the money to, and this left Genesis with a $1.1 billion hole. DCG also owns CoinDesk. Today's lawsuit is the latest action taken by Attorney General James to rein in the crypto industry and protect investors, citing recent actions against CoinEx, KuCoin, and Celsius founder Alex Mashinsky. They also charged Genesis and former CEO, as well as DCG and CEO Barry Silbert, with defrauding investors and the public by trying to conceal more than a $1.1 billion loss, which were borne by investors. They disguised the $1.1 billion in losses through a months-long campaign of misstatements, omissions, and concealment by way of a promissory note. We do see that the New York Attorney General complaint stated that DCG did not simply assume the $1.1 billion open liability related to 3 Arrows, which would be called at any time. They said their office will continue their efforts to stop deceptive cryptocurrency companies and push for stronger regulations. This is another attack on crypto. But it should come after DCG, Barry Silbert, because we saw that Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss, or the Winklevi as I like to call them, have called out DCG and saying that you guys are the reason that Gemini and EARN investors are in the dirt, that are going through the rut. Although, again, they're saying that Gemini lent this money to Genesis, which, again, is owned by DCG. So this is somewhat Gemini's problem to a degree. Keeping it neutral. Gemini Trust Co. tweeted about this whole lawsuit. Let's see what they said, my friends. Today, the New York State Attorney General sued Genesis, its former CEO, its parent company DCG, and DCG CEO Barry Silbert for personally conspiring to lie and defraud Gemini, EARN users, and other creditors. The New York Attorney General's lawsuit confirms what we've been saying all along, that Gemini, EARN users, and other creditors were victims of a massive fraud and systemically, quote, lied to by these parties about Genesis' financial condition. With that said, we wholly disagree with the New York Attorney General's decision to also sue Gemini. Blaming a victim for being defrauded and lied to makes no sense, and we look forward to defending ourselves against this inconsistent position. We've seen throughout the bear market that Genesis and Gemini itself has been a target. The Winklevoss twins were one of the first people to file for a crypto ETF. And people keep coming after them because the Winklevoss, they talk the truth. They ask the questions. Who makes these calls to hold stocks? They tell things like it is. Unfortunately, they're putting themselves as victim to DCG, which again, they lent the money to DCG, or Genesis, which is owned by DCG, which is a risk in itself. Gemini, they did get defrauded. They got the rug pulled from under them because of Barry Silbert, because of DCG. And DCG, Barry Silbert, they haven't said a thing since this all happened, which again is very sussy, my friends. So please watch out. Again, if you have crypto on an exchange, take it off. Make sure you're always keeping self-custody of your crypto. And if you are choosing to stake, make sure it's not an amount of crypto that you are willing to lose. That you're not willing to lose, as I should say. King, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, okay. Space Taco, do you talk about other crypto you hodl? Oh, yeah, of course I do. Dark Horse, DCG took money and was supposed to pay back. Yes, they were supposed to pay back money to Gemini and the Earn users, but they did not. And Barry Silbert, who is the CEO of Digital Currency Group, has been denying everything, has been shady this entire time, barely has said anything to the public. So, yeah, this guy, Barry Silbert, he's all up in the craziness, and he doesn't admit anything's wrong. And again, if I was his lawyer, I would tell him to shut the frick up, because you don't want to say anything that's gonna put you in a position, which she's already in. But it's not fair that they come after Gemini. They take every reason to come after the Winklevi. They take every reason to come after Gemini. They just want to destroy crypto, and it's not cool. And I really thought there would be more of an increase in crypto activity in New York, especially like I was hanging out with Mayor and stuff, and it was just all the things that were said have not come to fruition. At least the things that were said to me. So I wish there was more. And I'm going to focus on that, guys. That's why I'm in New York. I do want to leave. Eventually I will leave, but I want to leave New York so bad. But I hope that if I do remain here, that we do find a way to have crypto prosper here. Guys, we have 69 likes. That's a gorgeous amount of likes. Let's make sure we get 100 now. That's our first step. Grayscale is taking steps to get after their Bitcoin ETF. We know last week that our boo, Gary Gensler, did not appeal for the Grayscale ETF debacle. Gary Gensler taking L's on L's on L's. And we're going to continue to see a little vid of Gary Gensler. A little vid of Gary Gensler. Are you guys ready to see Gary? Guys, if you guys are ready to see Gary, I need to see Gary emojis in the chat. We need all of you guys to have Gary emojis. Everyone needs to be a member so they can share the little Garys. Gary. Hello, Echo. Moo to you. Moo. Guys, let's look at Gary talking about the Bitcoin ETFs. And then we're going to jump into Grayscale and what the latest is on them. Okay. Here we go. Gary emojis, reign the hucksters.
But is it still ongoing since you didn't appeal?
We didn't appeal last Friday. I think that's accurate.
So you could still in the future in another form.
But what we have in front of us, just so that the viewing public understands, we have not one, but multiple, I think it's 8 or 10 filings that the staff and ultimately the commission is considering for what's called exchange-traded products, for Bitcoin to be in a security. So the Bitcoin would be held, and then there would be something called an exchange-traded product, and that would trade on various stock exchanges. And those filings are in front of us. I can't prejudge any one of them, but there's 8 or 10 that we're looking at.
Well, there is a large number, and there is kind of a narrative in this market, and I wonder if you could put it to rest, that someone's going to get to go first. Is that likely to happen, or is it likely to be a group approval? If you're going to have one, a bunch of products could be approved at the same time.
Again, I'm not going to prejudge. The staff's doing work on those multiple filings, but it's also...
Yep. There you go. Babe alert. Oh, yeah. Gary's a babe. Gary is a babe, for sure. Gary Gensler, again, you ask him a question, he does not answer it. And we got Jerome Powell, Tripow in the chat saying that Gary's such a wonderful speaker. Yes, he is, because he knows exactly how to play the game. You ask him a question, oh, is there going to be an ETF? Is it going to be all at the same time? Or are we going to see one first? And what's going to be the story, Gary? Well, we do have like some ETFs, and there's like 8 to 10 filings, and we're looking through them, and my staff is doing the staff. The staff. This is a great question. And you know what? I am looking at it. I can't single out one. Can't say whether Bitcoin's a commodity, but it's not a security. That's Gary. Gary Gensler. He knows how to play the game, and he's taking massive L's along the way, and he knows he's going to take these L's. He lost the Ripple lawsuit, and he did not appeal the Grayscale lawsuit, which again is to convert their GBTC trust into a Bitcoin spot ETF. Grayscale this morning said, we are not giving up, and they should not.
Oh, yeah.
They said today we filed Form S3 as part of our efforts to convert GBTC into an ETF. They remain committed to working collaboratively and expeditiously with the SEC on behalf of GBTC's investors. You can find out more information here. What they're saying here is they filed a statement on Form S-3 to register shares of Grayscale Bitcoin Trust under the Securities Act of 1933. Typically, issuers file a registration statement on Form S-1 for their initial public offering of equity securities registered under the Securities Act. However, GBTC is eligible to use Form S-3, a shorter filing that incorporates by reference its SEC disclosures and reports because it has shares that have been registered under the Securities Exchange Act of 1934 since January 2020, and it meets other requirements of the form. Before GBTC can convert to an ETF and issue shares on a registered basis, they have to see the New York Stock Exchange ARCA's 19B4 application must be approved, an exemption for or other regulation and relief that must be available, and the Form S-3 must be declared effective by the SEC. So basically, they have to have more things approved, a few more things to go on. But Grayscale is ahead of the game since they already, again, have GBTC. They have no problem doing a few extra things in order to convert the GBTC Trust into an ETF. So again, they filed an S-3 form. Go Grayscale. I don't know. I feel like, I think they're all going to be launched at once. And once they're all launched at once, oh my God.
Oh my God.
That would be absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Well, ETFs, they're flying. They're flying. They're flying. Guys, what else is flying is not SBF's curls in the wind because he kind of cut them all off. Not all of them, but most of them he cut his curls off. FTX. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
FTX, they just used money for whatever they want. They spent $16.4 million of customer funds to buy SBF's parents a house in the Bahamas. SBF's parents have been sitting quietly in the courtroom, which is now on its third week. The government Wednesday produced a deed to a $16.4 million property in the Bahamas, almost certainly purchased with FTX customer funds, according to an expert. The owners, Joe and Barbara Bankman-Fried. Fried, who has hardly left the courtroom since her son's criminal trial, was in her usual spot a few rows back when the prosecution presented the deed. She showed no strong visual reaction. As of June 2022, $228 million of the $11.3 billion, again, $228 million of the $11.3 billion FTX was supposed to be holding for its customers had been spent on real estate. An additional $195.2 million went to what Easton classified as the, quote, insiders or executives at FTX in Alameda. They said FTX only had $2 billion of the $11.3 billion it owed to its customers in June of 2022. Political donations, real estate venture investments, and repayment to third-party lenders make up majority of what Bankman-Fried and his team spent the customer money on, Easton said. Wow! That's insane. SBF's parents, they got the best deal ever. SBF's dad said, give me $1 million a month. Give me $1 million. His mom was like, give me a little cut too. Give us a house, a $16.4 million house. That's great. They got to live the life. Political donations. Nishad Singh, Caroline Ellis, and Gary Wang. They were all living the life lavish. And they said, oh, we didn't know. SBF told us to do it. No, you guys all knew what you were doing. You thought you would get away with it because you paid off so many people. And you're not even getting the worst of it because you paid off so many people. And you know what? The reason why they're not all in jail this second is because they didn't steal from politicians. They gave money to them. If they took money from politicians, they would have been in jail right when this all went down. It wouldn't have even gotten as far as it did. On top of the $16.4 million house, the $11-point-something billion that SBF just spent on gosh knows what, they used billions in customer funds to buy Binance's stake back. let's look at this. We see here that Binance CEO CZ said in a 2022 post that the company received over $2.1 billion in Binance USD stablecoins and FTX's FTT tokens as part of the repurchase. Peter Easton, who again is the same person we've been talking about, had to trace billions of dollars between Alameda and FTX. He said, oh yes, when asked whether FTX ever spent user deposits. He testified that these deposits were reinvested into businesses and real estate like we were just talking about, and they were used to buy back Binance's shares in FTX. Over $1 billion came from customer funds from FTX exchange. In 2019, Binance invested an undisclosed amount of money into FTX. The then infant FTX processed $500 million daily in trades, a far cry from the $50 billion at its peak. SBF, wow, billions of dollars, took your money to buy Binance's stuff back with FTT tokens. Like, again, we're just magic internet tokens. They just made fake tokens. They just made more FTT, da-da-da-da-da-da. Even other tokens you were trading were fake. They weren't even there. They didn't even hold these tokens at FTX. So your money, the billions of dollars, what were we looking at? What was the exact figure? $11.3 billion was spent on real estate for his parents, SBF's parents. Gary Wang, Nishad Singh, Caroline Ellison, SBF, to live the lavish life, pay off politicians, and buy back their stake or buy back Binance's stake in FTX. This is so much of a drama. This is like a telenovela where it's just, it keeps going. It keeps going. It keeps going. It's like General Hospital. It's just to show that like every time it goes on, nothing really changes, but the storyline somehow progresses. And it's just a mess. It's just a mess. What a failure. What a failure. I can't believe it's gotten this far with FTX. It's such garbage. And again, if he stole from politicians, he would have been gone a long time ago. But now we never see pictures of SBF walking into jail. We never see pictures of him sitting in a jail cell, calling someone, la, la. No, we never see any of it because we don't know if anything's legit. Unless I see something with my own eyes, I don't believe it. And again, that might be my trust issues kicking in, but I'm not messing around anymore. I don't believe anything anybody tells me. The only thing I believe is what I see on the blockchain, because that's immutable. Talking about the blockchain, how immutable it is, it's all because of our Bitcoin miners. I love my Bitcoin miners. My miners in the chat, here's a round of applause for you. Bitcoin miner Marathon is going to custody some of its Bitcoin with Fidelity. Now, Fidelity has been mining Bitcoin since 2014. They're in the biz. They're ready to get after it. They have their Bitcoin ETF, their Wise Origins Bitcoin ETF that they're trying to put out there, and they keep refiling. They amended their filing yesterday, and they're ready to talk to Fidelity. They said Marathon will stash some of its digital assets with Fidelity, adding a second custody partner in an attempt to diversify. They said historically, Marathon has custodied all of its Bitcoin with a single provider. But as part of a broader treasury management strategy, it added a new enterprise-grade custodian as a second one. In a separate filing, the miner said that it would open one or more custodial asset accounts with Fidelity. They said that it may expand further and add more custodians. They currently had They had 13,726 Bitcoin as of September 30th and producing over 1,000 more per month. So, quote, we believe it's an opportune time to diversify our Bitcoin custody across multiple custodians. Oh, gosh. Guys, I love my Bitcoin miners. I just wish they would self-custody a little bit. You know, you're mining, self-custody, but I get there are companies, so maybe they have to have some proofs as to where things are going. At least they're diversifying, and that when things could maybe go south, that if one partner goes down, they still don't lose all their Bitcoin. Imagine producing 1,000 plus Bitcoin per month. That is ridiculous. Wow. I wish I could mine some Bitcoin. Guys, I found this like miner that was on Twitter, and it was so cute. And it was literally like a house heater. It was like a little heater that you put in your room that also mines Bitcoin. And I was kind of obsessed with it, and I kind of wanted it. And I kind of still do want it. But it's like really cute. And I think there's tons of ways to mine Bitcoin. But of course, not a lot of us can open up those type of facilities that they have like this. we did see something that we have to rely on. We could rely on Bitcoin because we know our miners are there for us. We know that Bitcoin has been around for so long that you really can't take it out at this point. Same thing with Litecoin. Aptos, on the other hand, is a little bit shaky. They resolved their network issue following a 5-hour outage. This is giving me Solana vibes. Layer 1 blockchain Aptos came back online after what appeared to be a network crash. Dun, dun, dun. That prompting a number of exchanges to halt deposits. Party on, Aptos, we're back, Aptos wrote in a social media post on X. That came after earlier in the day that the team was working to resolve an issue that impacted transactions on the network. They said it's since been resolved. It showed that on-chain transactions stopped for around 5 hours today, guys. In response, a number of exchanges held the trading, and a Binance spokesperson told the block that the exchange had to temporarily suspend the deposits and withdrawals but resumed the features when the network was back online. They said, please be aware of the risk associated with the spot, margin, and derivatives trading of these tokens. Guys, stop messing with these blockchains. If they go down once, I wouldn't use them after that. And that's just me. Like, that's why, like, there's games on Solana that I really like. But will I buy the assets? I'm refusing to at this point because it's on Solana. Because I can't bridge them off. Because the game is based on Solana. I would have been making so much in tokens and NFTs. But I refuse to put it on a blockchain and spend time putting that work on a game, on a blockchain that won't be there for me. Aptos, 5 hours in downtime. That's a risk. If you have something on that blockchain, whether that's money, whether that's information in the forms of NFTs, you do not want to rely on a blockchain that you could open your phone and it's not going to be there for you. That you can't move the tokens, you can't bridge anything off. Don't use blockchains that aren't there for you. If Aptos goes down once, it could go down again. That's it. That's why I support things like Bitcoin. That's why I support things like Litecoin, the longest running blockchain with no downtime that's actually able to scale. Digibyte too. But, you know, I could preach this all I want. I could preach it all I want. But it's just a matter of when y'all do your research. Use a blockchain that you rely on. Soul Yuck KYC. Nah. I feel that, Ermith. Batman Elite, nice to see you. Digital Asset News, nice to see you. Patrick Murphy says Liz Warren is my spirit animal. I'm Liz Warren. Anti-crypto army, Bitcoin's gonna destroy your family.
Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
Guys, can we get 16 more likes for 100? Can you make my heart warm? Rain some love on me. Crypto Allah, it's great to see you. War player, it's nice to see you. True. That's the good part of trust issues. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Echo Leaf says, cows for blockchain. Moo, moo, moo. Moo, 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 moo. Yes, I have been on Kick, Bulldog. It's just like, I had to put it on my website too. But we can add it to the Discord. And if BBB is in here, we could add it to the Telegram welcome, the Kick link, the Rumble link. And maybe, I think Odyssey is already on the Telegram welcome. Mr. Yeehaw, yes you do. Don't lie. Don't lie. Don't lie. You always play like this game. You always play this game. And see, statements like that make me want to wage war. OG Backroad, it's great to see you, my friend. Welcome, Brokoshi. If I did all of SBF shenanigans, they would have put me under the concrete already. Probably. But again, he's interconnected. His parents interconnected with Gary, MIT, Stanford. Like, this is all really deep. Even the Bahamian prime minister was asking SBF to help the prime minister's son with an NFT project. And again, SBF donated to these politicians. He donated and gave all this material to people in the Bahamas. So why do you think he's not in jail right now? Or something worse, it's because he has protection. Like, he was hanging out in the Bahamas until the last minute. Oh gosh, it's Korean. You'll teach him what? Kirk, nice to see you. Kirk McIntyre, Flying Tiger. There's an insect crawling on the screen that keeps looping. Yes, it's like my little spaceship in the back. It's my little spaceship. SBF, Patsy for regulators, who are the real puppet masters. Yes, basically. Cheese eating rat. Yes, John Legend. Yes, I would support that as well. The Discord is fire. I agree with you. I absolutely agree. Yes. Oh, thank you, Eric. I appreciate you. Yes, guys, please join the Discord. Be zesty individuals. Make sure you're always in there. Squigs. Squigs. Hi, Squigs. Here's a Gary emoji for you, Squigs. Andy, MTC broadcasting on Mars with Elon. Yes, I would like to. Guys, this is a public call to Elon Musk. I don't know if anyone wants to clip this, tweet it out, whatever. Elon Musk, my guy, I've been streaming to X for years before anybody jumped on the trend in the last few months because they saw that up top on the X, you could see people that are live streaming. I've been doing it for years. I want to interview you, Elon. Let's talk about life. Let's talk about crypto if you want. We could talk about Mars. We could talk about anything you want. Let me interview you. We'll talk about your life, how you got to where you are now, and where this is all going. Public call to Elon Musk. Let's get zesty. And this is also a public call to Tony Khan, AEW, and WWE. Host. What are we doing? Let's get zesty. Let's host. Let's get after it. Let's take over. The Zesty fam will take over, and we will be everywhere. We will be everywhere, guys. I'm determined to be everywhere. I'm determined to be the youngest host on WWE, and I'm determined to interview Elon Musk. I'm ready for it. I'm ready. Sheldon, all I'm saying is that SBF, that's not nice, Sheldon. We're not wishing for that. That's not nice. Can we talk about a phone farm on Mars? That would be epic. That would be epic. MTC guest referee. Oh, yeah. There's this one girl on AEW that's a ref, and she's, like, all over the place. She's like, 1, 2. Like, she's great. I forgot what her name is. I think it's, like, Aubrey, the ref, her name is. Unobtainium. Is that, like, what they were looking for in Avatar? In Avatar, they were looking for unobtainium, which is why they wanted to displace all the Na'vi. That it was unobtainium. That's what they were getting after. They said we got to mine this from the ground and basically kill anyone that stands in our way, which is messed up, which sounds like our government now. Stop loss. Hi, Jamie. Nice to see you guys. Mike Volmer. Silver is up. All right. Got you, bro. Got you. Aubrey Edwards. Oh, you know. Of course, Mr. Yeehaw knows. Of course, Mr. Yeehaw knows. What's happening here? We're talking about life. We're talking about liberty. We're talking about property, and that is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is beautiful. Bitcoin is everything. Guys, we need 10 more likes. Let's get 10 more likes, or else I'm going to have to go in the elevator. I guess I'm going to have to go in the elevator. Oh, I'm back. Hi, guys. How's it going? Do we have 100 likes yet? We're still a few away. Robert Curry. Chris, before she announced that she go to the basement. I did. And it honestly hurt. It honestly hurt. My legs are still so sore, guys, from the gym. Like, I am dead. This trainer actually killed me. Crypto Kairos, hello. Unobtainium said Bitcoin is volatile. Bitcoin is up over 70% year to date. The bank stocks are down 90%. Gold has not moved. How is Bitcoin volatile? Bitcoin is the best performing asset, period. Compare it to any stock, any bond, any like gold, precious metal, whatever. Compare it. Bitcoin is the best performing asset since its creation. You can't find anything better than it. So it's volatile, sure. But if you look at the past few months, it's barely moved. If you look at the past cycles, like I'd like to say, when in doubt, zoom out, you would be able to see that every time Bitcoin's gone down 75 to 85+%, it's always gone back up and surpassed previous all-time highs. That is just history. It's not financial advice. TikTok, no, you guys don't see anything. Jamie, what are you talking about? Jamie, that's a fib. Jamie, that's a fib. A little secret, Jamie. Dark horse, all cryptos are volatile? Not really. So, listen, it depends if you're looking at something low cap. Like, if you're looking at low cap altcoin, yeah, they could shoot up and go to zero, but that's the risk you take. Jamie, sorry. Jamie, you're funny. Ben Spada, crazy elevator music. It's the best elevator music. Creighton, I was in an elevator once. That's actually how she acts. Eventually, she always starts dancing to the tunes. Creighton, why are you trying to out me right now? Alberto, am I buying the Cybertruck? I wish I could buy a toy truck. That's what I could get. Toy Cybertruck. No, I can't get a Cybertruck. I wish I could. I don't even know where I would charge it. That would take time for me to find a spot. If you try to find a spot in New York for that, I would have to, like, literally, if I had a Cybertruck, I would have to pay for a garage or driveway from some random person and rent it out, so that way I'd be able to drive the Cybertruck. Dunkin' coffee is good. I love my Dunky. We need 4 more likes. Of course we do. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Meninja, giving a little hugs. The elevator tunes just killed your workout. Oh no. Well, listen, I wish I could rave, but I don't have a reason to rave. I would put on rave music for you. MTC wants a Cybertruck where the fiance's at. Buy your lady a garage. I could have the garage, but if I have the garage, I need the truck too. I could park my toy truck in the garage. Oh my gosh. You just got a donkey cold brew, John Legend. Get after it. Enjoy your donkeys. Oh, you live in New York? That sounds bad to even have a car, LOL. Time for a Harley. I want a Harley so bad. Like, you guys don't understand. I want a motorcycle. I've always wanted a motorcycle. Even though I'm very clumsy, I will learn how to drive one. So, like, I love, like, things that are just crazy and fun. Like, I love motorcycles. I love driving go-karts. Like, take me to a go-kart track. I'll go off. I love just, like, all these types of things. Like, what are some other crazy things I've done? I've jumped off of cliffs, like, 30 feet in the air. You guys can look up Rick's Cafe. I've done that a few years ago. But I love things like that. Bungee jumping, I want to do. I showed you guys this spot. I think it's in Australia or something, New Zealand. I forgot where it's at. But I really, really want to go do it and just basically just jump off, jump off like a huge cliff, obviously strapped up, but woo, just run off and go. Like, that would be amazing. I also want to go skydiving really bad. Skydiving is really something I want to do, to the top degree. It's my dream to go skydiving. Obviously, I don't think I would do it alone because I don't know if I would trust myself. I'll have a guy that pulls all the stuff. I'll be attached to somebody, but I want to go skydiving so bad. That would be everything right there. Crypto farmer, go off the track. Yeah, I know. I just went off. But I'm very crazy, and I like to do some fun stuff. We like to do that. Oh yes, I also. Guys, this was crazy. I don't even know if I could pull up the picture from this. When I was younger, I don't even know how long ago. This had to be over 5-6 years ago. I went ziplining, and it was so fun. Oh my gosh. I went ziplining in this one spot, and I was upside down. I was actually upside down. I don't know where. This is Bahamas. Oh my gosh, I don't even know where we did that. Where did we go? Emma, do you remember? Oh, dang. I think I found it. Oh my gosh, I found it. I don't have me upside down, but there was this one spot. It was the highest one. I think it was in this picture. So I don't know if you could see it. It says over 1,000 feet. I was over 1,000 feet in the air, and I was they were like, does anyone want to zip line upside down? And it was like a group of adults, my dad, my sister, his ex-girlfriend, her daughter, which was in between me and Emma's age. And they were all like, no, all these adults were like, no, we're not doing that. And I was like, can I do it? So this guy literally had me zip lining upside down over 1,000 feet in the air in the middle of the jungle, guys, in the middle of the jungle. it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. I loved every second of it. Wow. I don't know if I even have we don't have a video of it. I'm happy I actually brought my phone, because then no one would believe how high this was. Maybe I could put it on my Google Drive and like put it on the screen just to show you guys I'm not making this up, but it was so freaking awesome. I loved it. Ziplining upside down is the actual wave, and I think more people should do it. In the safe manner, of course, in a safe manner. But it was so sick. Let me see if I could pull up the picture. I sent it to my Google Drive. Let's see if it pulls up to my computer. All right. Yeah, ziplining is the best. Here you guys go. Here's the proof. This was number 9. It wasn't even all of it. As y'all can see, 1,090 feet in the air. Oops. 1,090 feet in the air. That is insane. And they were like, does anyone want to go upside down? I was like, shoosh, yes, dude. Yes, I will. And that was probably, and they let me go basically until the end. Like, my dad actually got scared that that I was gonna get hurt, but I was like, I like, they told me to hang on. I let my arms go. I was just dangling, dude. I was dangling. I'll never forget it. I thought that was absolutely amazing. Echo, have I ever rock climbed? I've done like little things like inside, but I haven't done like legit rock climbing. I would do it. Listen, after I keep going to the gym and my legs aren't sore, feeling like I can't even sit down, like it's actually like I can't even sit. Like, I can't believe how sore I am. It's like, my body had a shock because I sit behind my desk, I walk around, I do my stuff, but actually working out, I haven't done that in a while. So my body is just messed up. But I think tomorrow, maybe by today or tomorrow, I'm gonna go back to the gym. Like, I'm not giving up. Thank you, Francisco, for subscribing. I'm not giving up on the gym. Like, I think my body's just a little shocked, but I'm not giving up because I never want to feel weak like this again. It's like I'm very competitive with myself. If someone says I can't do it, I definitely have to do it. And if reasonably, like someone told me I couldn't make sauce, I'm making that sauce. Like, and I made a banging sauce. Someone tells me I can't work, I'm working out. I am doing it. And I have the support of all of y'all. Like, I can't believe the support you guys gave me when I posted that I was at the gym. And it just like really, really made me feel good. So I was just like, I got to go for the fam, got to be fit. I want to give a good example to the generation that I'm in, that you could go do workout and it's not scary. But yeah, I am a daredevil. I love things like that, like jet skiing. The first time I was on a jet ski, there's crypto friends that were there that could support it. I don't know if Josh is still in the chat, but he knows. He was there. I was going over 40 miles an hour on this jet ski for the first time I ever did it. And my hands were so messed up because my hands are too small to grip the handlebars. That was crazy. But yeah, I love jet skis. I've done Sea-Doos in California. That was like all because of crypto too, which is so awesome. But yeah, the zipline sounds terrifying. You'll hold the coats. No, Jamie, you just gotta go. Hi, Kenya. You just gotta go. Like when you're on a zip line, like you just hold on, do your thing and glide, like you're fine. Just don't think about it. Don't move, like, don't do a little wiggle. Just enjoy the ride and like go through the winds, feel the wind in your hair, or you should put your hair up actually. Feel the wind on your face and just like, I love it. Sharam, good morning. Nice to see you. Harley lesson number 1, never say I drive a Harley. The term is rad. Yes, you rad. Take it slower. Those dumbbells were too big. Yeah, David, the guy gave me 12 pounds and I was like, I wouldn't even lift one. So like, what are you doing? I don't even lift weights. This guy gave me 12 pounds, but it wasn't bad. I think maybe next time I'll do 8 and just like, I need to like work my way up. You know what I mean? David, David Lee says, I can't marry all of my fiancés. No, I cannot. But someone already said I'm married to them. Some people like DM me. I literally have DMs of someone saying, you're my wife. And I was like, I didn't know that. So these are things I have to deal with on a daily basis. Green Spike, what? Are we seeing a pamp? Are we seeing a pamp? No pamp. A little bit of a pamp. We're seeing here that we have $28,676 Bitcoin. We're pumping up. Oh my gosh, yay! Above our 28.4 resistance. Guys, I was saying it before. What if we hit 29K today? Guys, are we pamping it up? Guys, are we pamping it up? Put it in the chat. Are we hitting 29, 30K today? Yes or no emoji. Echo says to start slow. Moo moo, moo moo. Dave, get captain. Who's captain? Who's captain? Hi, Dexter. Come on, pump it. Yeah, pamp it. Pamp it up. You've got to pamp it up. Hi, GT. Moo moo, moo moo to you. Moo 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 moo. Guys, this is really awesome, and I hope we hit 29K today. I would be so excited. Let's on-stream pamp. I would love it. Oh, S-Dog. Alexandra G, my girl. They're saying no. No! Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. It's okay.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
That's how I envisioned S-Dog and Alexandra G. Saying, no, it's not going to hit 29K. No! Oh, my gosh. She's a buddy and a biker, we know. Cruises Florida. Oh, okay. So this is a female biker. That's... Oh, Doge Bowl. Hello, Doge friend. I've seen you talk to me on the X.coms. Welcome to the stream. Beautiful. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. I appreciate you guys so very much. Dave Digital, he sent a $2 super chat. I don't know why it's so delayed. I have to reset it again. So proud you started gymming. I'm starting gymming too. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So proud you started gymming. I'm starting gymming too.
We have to pump iron to pump the market. We've already done that. David Goldstein and I, we already pumped iron to pump markets, and I think it worked. I think we need to actually talk about this again. I think I might have to hit up David Goldstein. We're gonna have to have a pimp conversation. Maybe I could get David to leave his house, hang out with me, and go to the gym and talk about crypto. Oh my God, he would actually be so mad. He'd be like, no. David, I miss you. David Goldstein, why won't you love me? The things in life. Someone's going to send him this clip, and he's going to DM me. He's going to be like, are you okay? I'm going to say, no, not. Your DCA is not in yet. It's okay, Ermith. It's okay, Ermith. You'll make it. Dave Digital, let's go. Yes, let's go. Let's get after it. Creighton, oh, yeah, he used to be... somewhat of a biker dude. He was. He had a Harley, but I want a Harley. I want a vroom, 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 vroom. Isn't that right? LA Nut. Yeah. Last night, AEW was really good, by the way. Guys, we had an amazing show today. We talked a lot of smack. We talked a lot of things. We talked about Liz Warren. We talked about FTX. We talked about the Gemini issues. We talked about how maybe the Bitcoin bear market is over. And in my opinion, it's been in a bull market since its gosh dang inception. So I'm not worried about Bitcoin, and I'm ready for everything that gets thrown our way, because we will make it, and crypto bros and crypto gals will be on top. All the TradFi bros are going to be screaming, help us, crypto bros, help us. Our banks are failing. Our stocks are going to zero. Please help us. And you know what we're going to say? You didn't want our help, but you're welcome, because crypto is inclusive, and we will help you. We will help you, because in crypto, we love one another. We don't exclude you. We don't say you need one Bitcoin to invest in DeFi. You need to be rich to get more rich. No. You could be here. You could be there. You could be square. And you could, of course, be zesty. So, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you smash these likes, you subscribe to the channel. You, most importantly, you share this stream out with friends, because more people need to know what's going on with Bitcoin. The banks need to know if they should go ziplining or not, or go skydiving. These are the things that we break down on the show with love and positivity. And most of all, zest. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your positivity. Smash these likes, share the stream out with friends. And as always, stay zesty. Peace. Because we pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Oh, yeah.